Hey guys, and welcome back to the Playing Dj2. This is a pretty good pack with loads of exploration and progression. I went ahead and put the whole progression on screen so you can see like what's in the early game all the way down to like late game. And if you want to find where I found this image, you can just go over to the website where you can download the mod pack, and I'll just leave that as a link into the description below if any of you guys want to play this mod pack for yourselves. But without further ado, let's get into the pack. So we're now in the game, and it appears I spawned in the middle of a tree, which is pretty weird. But sorry about that pretty long intro. I just want to give you guys a little bit more of an idea of what the game was about before getting into the mod pack. So we start off with the Bag of Truth, which is locked as of now. And in order to unlock it, we need to get the key to infinity, which is this, which is a pretty hefty crafting recipe. And that is pretty much the end goal of the pack, to unlock this Bag of Truth. But as that's going to be way later on into the mod pack, let's just see what we have right now. We have a little like welcome book, which is, I'm not going to read that. And then we also have some tooltips, which is open quests, pretty simple. But most important thing is vein mine, which will be nice. But besides vein mine, there isn't really that much on the tooltips, so we should probably start this pack out how every single Minecraft world starts, by getting some wood. So now that we have gotten all of our wood that we need, I suppose the next thing on our list to do is to make a crafting table. So it should be as simple as that. Why no crafting table here? Did they change the recipe? Let me see. Oh, they did. As you can see, I have not played this pack in a little while. Apparently you can craft stone tools before you craft the crafting table. That's pretty weird, but let's see how we do it. Looks like we need tool rod, which is 2/6. That's pretty simple. And then what else do we need? A pickaxe head? And that needs some cobblestone, but how are we supposed to get cobblestone without a wooden pickaxe? Well, obviously we're not getting this. I'm talking about cobblestone. I can't seem to find where it is in like the crafting recipes. Maybe it's in the quest book. Maybe it tells us how to do it in there. So I went ahead and claimed our previous quest reward, and I also saw in the quest menu that there is a way to craft a pickaxe without even using a crafting table, so that's good. So I already made the wooden pickaxe head. The only thing left to do is to make the tool rod, which is just some sticks in a straight line. And there we go. May as well get two. And then to craft the pickaxe, we just combine these two things, and there is our wooden pickaxe. I completely forgot that that was in the game. But with our new pickaxe, I guess we should start by mining some stone. Well, I guess that didn't take too long. Forgot that there was vein mine there for a second, so we can easily just make our stone pickaxe head, combine that with our tool rod, and now we have a stone pickaxe. And we got another quest. So if I remember correctly, yeah, we need a stone pickaxe and axe for a crafting table. And then what are these crafting bases? Oh, that's just some wood and planks. So we can have our crafting bases right there, and also make our stone axe, and then combine all of them together in order to make our crafting table. Guess I didn't get a quest for that. Looks like it didn't register that we already crafted the stone pickaxe head, so yeah, we don't get the quest now. I'm just going to go do this again so that we have the quests. But it does seem to be turning nighttime, so I might do that a little bit later. But in the meantime, I think we should probably start mining something out because I do not have a bed. So since we're going to be needing to mine, I may as well get the quest from earlier that I didn't get. There's our stone pickaxe quest, because we do need a stone pickaxe in order to mine. Because who wants to use a wooden pickaxe? And I just flew on the floor, let's go. So it's been a couple of minutes, and I made us a little like small little area to stay the night in. Well, I got nothing to do in here, we may as well claim our quest, because we did get the stone pickaxe and crafting table quest. Apparently I also didn't claim this one. Okay, so I claimed the other quest, and for this one it seems that we have a choice between jungle saplings and dark oak saplings. Now, since I think dark oak looks better, I'm gonna choose the axe. So it seems like the next part of our progression is making a rough hammer, which is just some cobblestone and a stick, so pretty simple. So there is our stone hammer. I think we might actually make a couple of these, because they're probably used for some of the early game crafts, so I think 3 should be fine right now. I don't seem to be able to like mine things like a pickaxe though, so they're probably used from like some sort of crafting recipe, but we do get whatever this is from the quest, so I'll take that. And then looks like we're kinda capped on finding iron and coal for right now, so I'll catch you guys later once it turns to the morning. So after one quick AFK session, it is now daytime, and I also realized I literally could have just hit set time today. Now for anybody who's wondering why that's there, it's because I always usually turn cheats on in my world just so I don't end up getting soft blocked and can't like progress in the world any further, so. But I've never actually had to use that in the world, so might as well just turn it off. But anyway, now it is daytime. I guess we should start by progressing in our quest line. Seems like there is still some mobs being left alive though, and he's about to just shoot me. Let's go. So after evading the skeleton, we opened up our quest to find that, yeah, I've done like nothing. So in order to start doing stuff, we're actually gonna get some coal and iron. So first up is coal, and it's really easy because it's literally just like right outside of our base. So after grabbing all the coal that we could because our pickaxe broke, we go back to our base, only to find it being like pretty empty and overall bad. So the first thing that we do to fix this problem is obviously make some torches, just so that nobody will spawn near our property ever again. Next, I realized the second problem with our current property is that it has no space in it. It's literally just one room and your head's hidden against the ceiling. Like, imagine living in a place like this. It would be horrible, right? But thankfully, this problem is pretty easily fixable by simply making another pickaxe and simply mining out the roof a little, and also mine out this wall. Now, I was actually going to do a little bit more than this, but since it's probably going to be turning nighttime sometime, I figured that we should probably get a bed before we do anything more here. So in the quest, it does not look like we need to do anything specific in order to get a bed. So should be as simple as just killing some sheep and then making ourselves a bed. So it took me a couple days there, but we finally have gotten all the wool that we need for a bed. So I actually just ended up looking at the bed recipe just to make sure it wasn't changed, and they actually changed it. So unfortunately we won't be getting a bed for quite some time, because they changed it to add a buffalo hide, which is something that we don't get into till Totemic, which is the second chapter of the mod pack. So unfortunately that is kind of annoying, but since we cannot get a bed anymore, we may as well get the other part of our quest to get iron. So I was gonna go over to this cave because I do see some iron over there, but there is a skeleton, and I'm not exactly equipped at all. I have literally no armor. But you know what we do have? We have a bow, and after healing a little bit, we can kill the skeleton and get our iron. Wait, this is copper. Oh well, I'll have to find a different cave. So I've stumbled across a pretty good cave here. It's actually pretty small, but unlike last time where it was tricking us with this copper, we finally found our iron. So after claiming our quest rewards, the next quest that we can do is craft some rough iron mesh, which is what we actually use our hammer for. Since the recipe is 2-to-1, we can only really craft 2 right now. I meant 4 obviously, but that should be getting us our quest. There it is. And then the next part is to get this, which is just some yellow dye, it seems. Fortunately, there is some dandelions around here, but it is yet again nighttime. I swear, it moves way too fast in this game. And there is our yellow dye and our quest. And now we need to make some burning essence, which is some coal in our yellow dye. And now we can finally make our iron by first waiting for it to become daytime, and then throwing our burning essence and iron mesh into the water in order to make our iron and give us our quest. And now we are never going to use that method of making iron ever again, because we're immediately going to start working on a furnace, which is some iron rods. Pretty simple, just 2 pieces of iron together, and then some compressed cobblestone, only just 9 blocks of cobblestone, pretty easy, and some slabs, as well as a block of coal. All very easy things to get. So now we have our furnace, as well as our quest. And next we're going to be working on all of this tinker stuff right here. So the first part that we need is some blank patterns, which requires some iron, sticks, and wood planks. So instead of starting off actually crafting all this stuff, we're actually going to need to be taking a bit of a mining trip, as we are short on tons of resources. So now that our short little caving session is done, we end up getting 28 iron, 8 aluminum, and 24 copper, as well as a good chunk of coal. And we're gonna start by getting our iron smelting. And after a couple pieces are done smelting, we're going to use our iron to make us our blank patterns and get us our quests. So the next thing to do is to make these 5 little workstations right here, starting off with the part builder, which is a blank pattern in a oak log, which is very simple. We are just going to set this right here for now. Then the next thing is the stencil table, which is another blank pattern as well as a oak plank. We're again just going to set that right next to the other one. The next thing to do is to get this part chest, which is a little bit different. Requires a chest, blank pattern, and acacia log, or whatever log. This is how you make a chest, by the way. I know I haven't really shown. It's some wood, some oak logs, and then some iron nuggets. So there's our chest that we need, and there's our part chest. Next is the tool station, which is a crafting table as well as a blank pattern. There is our crafting table, and there's our tool station. We're again just gonna put that right there. And now the final thing that we need to craft is the pattern chest, which is another chest as well as our blank pattern. There is our chest, and there is our pattern chest. After throwing that right there, we now have all of the Tinker workstation tool things, and we aren't actually going to be touching this for a little while, because we also need to grab the Tinker smeltery, I think it's called. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up there. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Also, for anybody wondering why I'm doing the Vine Journey 2 again, it's because both my Nomi Factory world and the Vine Journey 2 world got wiped when I got my account hacked and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna wrap up today's video. See you in the next video, and goodbye.